Most people fail at achieving their goals because they don't know how to cut out the noise in their lives. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how you can eliminate distractions and start moving towards the life that you have always dreamed of. Self-improvement videos are meaningless if you don't act upon them. The magic is in the work you're avoiding. Now, this is one of those things that, there are so many content creators out there that, they put out content. It's easy to go watch their videos when you're interested in leveling up your life. And then what happens, you look back, it could be an hour later, 2 hours later, and you realize, what type of action did I really take? All I did was sit around and watch some videos that, although could put you on the right path and on the right direction, it's not what's going to change your life. Because action, you all know, and we all know, action is what is going to change things for you. Action, changing your beliefs about yourself, all of that, right? So not passive consumption. And really that magic, and you saw the magic happens when you put in that work, because there are things that we all don't want to do, If you got to do your homework, if you got to go to work, there's a ton of things that everyone doesn't want to do. But you know that once you start putting in that work and really going after those areas that, you just don't feel like doing, that's when things start to get interesting. Your life starts to get interesting. You could spend a ton of hours watching workout routines, right? But then what happens when you actually start working out? You go to the gym consistently. You go outside, hit your pull-ups, hit your push-ups consistently, work your flexibility. Then things really start to change. How to be dangerous as a human being. 1, quit prawn. 2, quit alcohol. Have a purpose. Earn while you sleep. Sleep 8 hours every day. Work out 5 to 6 times a week. Practice delayed gratification. Consume content related to your goals. Now, this is one of those things that a lot of people don't realize. And most people, to be honest, are not that dangerous. Everyone, of course, is going to have their vices and have things that they need to work on. But if you really want to be dangerous and all around, just a super solid person who's locked in on their goals and really has the ability to change their life and, other people's lives as well, which if you're watching this video, you're probably interested in doing, you gotta give up some things. Now, we got to quit distractions, right? Of course, the prawn, the hub, whatever you want to call it. You got a ton of people who are addicted to these things, People on their phone 24/7. And you can't blame them, right? Social media really puts you in a position to where, especially for men, that's what you're going to see. You're going to see, half-naked females. You're going to see a lot of crazy stuff on there. And especially when you're young and you consume that type of content, it really messes up your mind. And before you know it, you're hooked. Now, if you need some help getting unhooked, hit the description below. I have a free community that is giving advice, putting people on game and getting people rid of this addiction. But also, even something like alcohol as well, you know that it's preventing you from being your best self, from really locking in. And the only person you're lying to, if we're being honest, is yourself. So don't lie to yourself, Don't distract yourself from your goals. You got to have a purpose and a reason. You got to know where you're moving forward to, right? You got to have a mission. You got to lock in. Now, we also talked about earning while you sleep. Again, active income. You got to make your money first. But if you can earn while you're asleep, you're going to be set for life. You're going to be taking in a ton of bread. And delaying that gratification is so huge, because delayed gratification is the thing no one wants to do, right? Everyone wants, if you want food, right? You want the food right away. You don't want to have to wait. If you want muscles, right? You don't want to have to wait to get muscles. You don't want to have to go to the gym 1,000 times. You want it to happen easily, right? If you want food, you're going to order Uber Eats or something like that. You're not trying to cook. You're not trying to wait. And those people that can delay the gratification until, they really put in the work, you're going to have the world. You're going to have the world open up to you, because you're able to control your emotions and the actions that you take. And you're able to prioritize what is truly important to get you closer to where you want to be. And consuming the content, no, this one is tough because there are so many distractions. But you even watching this video shows you're serious about consuming the right type of content that's going to get you to where you want to be. So like this video if you are watching and locked in. I'm scared. scared of what people think, scared of people finding my profile, scared of people finding my business. But here's the truth. The only thing I'm really scared of is the voice in my head that criticizes me. Most people don't care about you. They're too focused on themselves. Letting others' opinions hold you back is the quickest way to hate your life. Take the risk or lose the opportunity. Now, me even putting out this video, me being so forward facing with the type of content and what I'm putting out there, man, this is exactly what I was thinking. I had this thought that, man, what if people find out my profile, people find out what I'm doing? But the truth is, no one really cares. Someone might see something that you're doing, but 2 seconds later, man, they are already thought up and caught up in their own thoughts, their own mind, their own problems they have in their life, and they could really care less about what you're doing. So keep that in mind whenever you're questioning yourself, you're questioning you're going to do something, if it's going to go speak to a girl, if it's whatever you're trying to do, man, and you're putting yourself out there, man, no one truly cares what you're doing. It's all you. It's all you. Just lock in. Don't even worry about what they're going to say, because really that voice is just in your head. Because even if they do find out, man, what's the worst that could happen, right? What's the worst that could happen if someone, finds out you have a business? Someone finds out that you started posting content of your fitness journey online. Man, it does not matter. No one really cares. And really that fear is just judgment. And it's you. It's you judging yourself, which is just truly an illusion. The scariest place to be is the same place as last year. And there's something about not making progress and looking back at your life and not being able to prioritize and understand what those things are that are going to get you to where you want to be. And wasted time is something you can never get back. And I've definitely wasted time in my life. I've struggled with things in the past. And what happens is you look back and you see that you didn't make progress in this one area. And it's almost a gut feeling in your stomach. It's a gut feeling because stagnation is so dangerous. I mean, not to grow and just waste all that time, man, and you can never get it back. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy because, again, there is no moving forward. You're stuck. You're wondering, man, how can I get out of this cycle? And progress really starts to happen when you push beyond your comfort zone, right? So if you want the same results, stay in your comfort zone. If you want to level up, man, get out of your comfort zone, do something new, because only a crazy person does the same thing over and over again and expects a different result. Now, it's terrifying to think of wasted time, but it's even more terrifying to think of wasted potential. Hard pill to swallow. The more content you consume unrelated to your goals, the longer it will take to achieve them. Man, in this life, we have limited amount of time. And if you are truly passionate and truly know what you want to do with your life, and even if you don't know what you want to do, man, you need to consume content that's going to get you closer. I'm going to be honest, man. I look at a lot of these streamers and people that are putting out content, and I get it. You can have entertainment, and that's fine to watch entertainment, get your mind off things if it's a way to help you de-stress. That's cool. But just know, in being conscious about the content that you consume is so important because it can help you get to the goal and to the place you want to be. So just never forget that, man. Never forget. And remember, the mindless scrolling, the entertainment, that's always going to be there. But the time for you to seize the opportunity, to take action, to work on yourself and on your goals is limited, man. You're not going to always have the opportunity. And people think that it's always going to be there. They're always going to be able to take the shot. They're always going to have the opportunity. But one day you're going to wake up and the opportunity has passed you. And you're going to have to live with the consequences of you not shooting your shot and taking the opportunity. So don't forget it, man. Don't forget to stay locked in. Investing in yourself is the highest ROI decision you'll ever make. Man, investments is a huge topic because there's so many things you can invest in. You can invest in stocks. You can invest in real estate. You can invest in so many things, right? To make money, to improve your life. But there's only one investment that pretty much has a crazy return on growth, is although not consistent and it's not established, it's not the same for everyone, but does have the biggest return. And that's yourself. Whether that's watching videos, the consuming content, reading books, whatever it is, man. Investing in yourself is that thing that people don't want to do, man. It hurts. Man, even right now, man, I'm investing in myself and my community. I'm putting bread up. I'm putting money up every single month to invest into my business. And sometimes I look at it and I'm like, man, should I even be putting up this type of money? Because it's a lot. It's a lot of money that I'm investing. But I have a belief in myself and the knowledge that I'm investing into. And I have that belief that, okay, if I stay locked in, I focus on my goals, that I'm going to be able to spin this around and even turn it into the life that I want to have. Now, whether it's improving your health, learning new skills, building a mindset, man, that self-improvement always pays off. Now, you can lose money in the market, but personal development always gives returns. And you could have things like confidence. There's a lot of things you may not be able to always measure, but just understand investing in yourself is the highest ROI choice you could ever make. And you watching this video, man, like the video because you are investing in yourself. It's okay to be selfish with your time. Not everyone deserves your time. Not everyone deserves your attention. And that was something that I had to learn, right? Your time, again, and I always speak about it, is so precious, right? One day, none of us are going to be on this earth any longer and our time is going to be up. But we are the ones who can partially, in some situations, decide who we give our time to and what we focus on, right? Now, this is your most valuable asset. Don't feel guilty about protecting it at all. Now, being selfish does not mean that I'm not going to help anyone. I'm basically just going to be, locked in on what I'm doing and I'm not going to focus on anything else. That's not necessarily the case, but it's about prioritizing what's important to you. And you can't help anyone else if you don't help yourself. So just make sure to remember that, because it's important where you spend your time, and the results of what you reap, you will sow. Unfollow people who tell you prawn is normal, sleep is overrated, you don't need to work out, eating junk food is therapy, you don't need this toxicity in your life. Man, there's a lot of people that you're going to come across and just see in life that, man, they live an average life. They may have a job, they may be in school, whatever it is. But I mean, if you look around, the majority of people are average. They're not doing things that are really that crazy, man. They're just living their life. And if that's what they want to do, that's fine. But just understand, if you don't want to be average, if you want to have a life that's extraordinary, maybe you want to make money, maybe you want to travel the world, maybe you want to own your own business, you're going to have to take control. You're going to have to make sure and understand who you follow, and the content that you consume, again, will lead you to where you want to be. Now, if you want to consume some great content, man, follow my Twitter, follow my Instagram at Rico Learns. All the descriptions are in the comments down below. But remove these influences that really influence you to move in a place that you don't want to be. Man, the hub, man, I keep saying it, but so many dudes get caught up with that, and it's almost a thing that people don't want to talk about. So if you want to get rid of that, man, join our community. Again, the link is in the description below. But get rid of the toxicity, of the bad mindsets, of the excuses. You can't achieve your potential by listening to people that don't want to grow. Now, if you truly want to level up your life, man, like the video and join our free community in the comments down below. Follow me on my socials, and I'm out.